Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Carla's Calorie Crush. Whatever week it is, I think it's like year 2, week 19, something like that. And it has been Christmas. And I have Christmased. I saw I Christmased. I have not under any stretch of any imagination been on any kind of plan over the last week. I did try to not get too carried away, to not just give in to the way that I like to eat and just randomly eat everything in sight. But there was not a single day in the last 7 days when I remained underneath my 2,000 calorie target. On the Monday, which was the 20th of December, I was over by 1,000. On the Tuesday, I tried to pull it back a bit and was only over by 100 odd. Wednesday, over by a couple of hundred. Thursday, over by 100 odd. Friday, over by 60. Saturday, which was Christmas Day, I was 2,000 over. And Sunday, Boxing Day, I was about 400 over. So I'm about 4,000 over for the week as a whole. Now, to gain a pound of fat, you need to eat 3,500 calories over your maintenance calories. For those of you who don't know much about this, your maintenance calories are what your body uses on the regular. So you have what's called your BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate, and that is the calories that your body would burn if you never moved. If you simply lay down all day, just breathing in and out, your body would use your basal metabolic rate of calories to keep you alive, because it burns calories just doing things like moving your blood around your body, keeping your heart moving. So my BMR is something like 1,800. And on top of that, of course, you've got the calories that you actually burn through daily life. I have had a more sedentary lifestyle more recently over the last couple of weeks or so. I've not been moving as much. I've been doing less work, for example. So my actual calorie burn, who knows? But I do know that if my target calories are 2,000 a day, that's a deficit of 500 on my average burn rate, which means to gain a pound in weight, I'm supposed to be eating 7,000 calories more than my diet calories. Does that make any sense? Have I lost it somewhere? If my diet calories are 2,000 a day, then my maintenance calories are 2,500 a day, and my gain calories are 3,000 a day. I hope that makes sense. Certainly on some days I hit that, and some days I didn't. But I should tell you as well that I'm recording this on Tuesday. I got on the scales on Tuesday morning instead of Monday. I gave myself an extra day to try and get back into the swing. And mainly my reason for that is that when you overeat, when you go back to your old way of eating, even if it's temporary, you suddenly retain quite a lot of water from that. The salt intake change, everything like that, you'll retain water. So the little gain that most people see over Christmas, and I don't mean me specifically, but the little gain that most people see isn't even really a gain. It is actually water weight and so on and so forth. From eating unaccustomed rich food and things like that. More salt, blah, blah, blah. So I gave myself an extra day to try and shift any water weight bloatage, which meant that what I saw on the scales this morning would be more of a true, accurate representation of any gain that I have got. I have done a food diary, although it's very patchy. I didn't record everything I ate this week. I don't think I recorded anything on Christmas Day or Boxing Day. I did track my calories, and there will be a total calories there for each day, but there probably aren't any pictures for those days because I just didn't video what I was eating. Anyway, the food diary is coming up. You can watch that if you're interested. I'll jump on the scales. I'll be back. The first thing I ate on Monday was a Costa Coffee Billionaire Shortbread with an after 8 hot chocolate. It came to 633 calories. I then went out for a Christmas meal with Lex, Josh and Natalie, and this came to 2,200 calories. Breakfast on Tuesday, I've got 2 bacon, 1 sausage, beans, hash brown and eggs. The rest of Tuesday was basically snacking. I had popcorn at the cinema, I had some crisps, I had some Reese's Trees, about 1,400 calories. Breakfast on Wednesday is crumpets. Lunch on Wednesday is a little frittata. There are 174 calories with Mediterranean salad and some mayonnaise and onion bits. Evening meal on Wednesday is sort of fajitas. It's steak strips which I marinated in some stuff with peppers and onions and salad in wraps. Thursday breakfast in the car, Costa turkey and trimmings sandwich. I'm not sure what meal this is, to be honest. Breakfast was somewhere about half 11 and it's now about 2:30, so 3 o'clock maybe. Is it 3:30? I don't know. Anyway, it's whatever meal you have at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It is a homemade chicken pasty and a homemade mince pie. Breakfast on Friday, Christmas Eve. Crumpets. Lunch on Friday, Christmas Eve. I've got 2 onion bhajis with salad, and that's Crucial's mint sauce on the top. Evening meal is Iceland peri peri lemon chicken skewers with savoury rice and salad. Last week I weighed 276 pounds. It's Tuesday and it's scaled. It is 278 dead on. That's a £2 gain. So you may remember that last week I said I would accept a £2 gain. I said that I'd be ecstatic with a loss, I'd be okay with a maintain, and I would accept up to about a £2 gain. And I feel like I've got very, very lucky that that £2 gain is it. I would have had to accept whatever it was, wouldn't it? If it was a 3 stone gain, I'd had to accept it. There's no point going, I'm not accepting that. But I am quite pleased that it is the £2 that I was already in my head okay about. So we are back on track now. I have had yesterday, today's Tuesday, I've had yesterday on plan and one plan so far today. This is the last calorie crush of 2021, and this is the last calorie crush you'll see for a while. All of that will become clear in another video that you'll see before the end of the month. But this will be the last one you see for a while. So I won't be here next week with an update to see how I've got on. But I will still be tracking my calories, and I will still be weighing myself weekly and keeping a log of that for you. So when you see me again for a calorie crush, there will be the information that you need. That you don't need. There will be the information for you to see about whether I've behaved or not. So let's take off the £2 from my weight loss journey tracker. One's on the floor. And there we are with my loss so far, which is now 7 stone 4 pounds. I am, as you can tell, quite happy about that. Really don't have any trauma about the fact that I've gained the £2 at all. I enjoyed what I ate at Christmas. I didn't buy as much junk food. Over the recent years, I've slowed down on the amount of Christmas food that I buy because it was standing around and we were eating it because it was there, not because we wanted it. So I didn't buy the Twiglets and the cheese balls, and I didn't buy lots of things this year. And I think that's helped. My main consumption over the last week that I wouldn't normally have eaten has probably been the bread products. And as we know, bread isn't particularly good for my weight loss. So I don't know where I was. I've segued into talking about bread. I was saying that I'm 7 stone 4 pounds down, that I'm okay with that, and that I'm carrying on. 2022, here we go. Let's see what we can achieve in 2022. I would like to get way more back on it than I have been. I was very, very focused for the 4 months of 2020, because I started this end of August, September-ish time, I think, 2020. And for those 4 months, I was very focused. For the first 3 months of 2021, I was very focused. And then I lost my focus. And although I have plodded onwards, it has been very, very, very slow going with very, very, very small weight losses, really, really tiny incremental bits on the journey. I'd like to step it up a bit, really. I'd like to see a little bit more progress. I'm going back off to the gym this week, and I'm going to hopefully get really rolling with it. I hope. Anyway, I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now.